We are LoseTheGrid.org, privately funded nonprofit organization. That means we won't be asking for your credit card information. We won't be asking for your email address. We just want you to go green, but not this green. This is the green you should be interested in. What if I asked you to invest $1,880 in a company and told you that the day you invest this money, the federal government is going to give you $675. That's right, $675. And on that same day, another company is going to give you $575. No strings attached. And now the original company you have invested in is going to pay you back the balance of your investment in less than 3 months. Not only that, this company is going to pay you a lifetime dividend of no less than $34 a month. And that's tax-free. That means no capital gains, no taxes of any kind. Sounds like? Well, it's not, and we'll prove it. The company we want you to invest in is your home. And this particular investment is going from this to this. So let's do the numbers. $1,880. This is the cost of going from my tanked electric water heater to my new tankless natural gas water heater. And this price includes the cost of the heater, the permit fees, the labor, and all the materials needed to install. Now, because we went from a tanked electric water heater to a tankless natural gas water heater, I qualified for a $675 energy efficient home improvement tax credit. Additionally, I qualified for a $575 account credit through the Fort Pierce Utilities Authority. So out of pocket, I spent $630. So $630 is what it cost me to install a tankless natural gas water heater. Let's see what it would cost to put in a regular electric water heater. Well, you still have the permit fee, that's $84. Per Google, the average cost of labor to install an electric water heater is $294. I looked on the internet, mostly at Home Depot and Lowe's. The cheapest water heater you can get, electric tank, is about $150. So my total out-of-pocket above cost for going with the natural gas versus the electric is $102. Now I've been tracking my electricity usage prior to changing out the water heater and after. So it turns out, basically, because I went with a natural gas water heater, my electricity bill has gone down by a minimum of $40 a month. And tracking what my electricity usage and my gas usage is after I installed the natural gas heater, the natural gas heater cost me about $5 a month in gas and less than $1 in electric. So that means it cost me less than $6 a month to run the natural gas water heater. It was costing me, at a minimum, $40 a month to run the electric water heater. And the out-of-pocket investment to make this change was $102. So $40 a month minus $6 a month, I'm pocketing $34 a month. In less than 3 months, I've already been paid back my initial investment. Annually, I am making a 400% profit. And over the expected lifespan of the water heater, which is 10 years, my $102 investment will net me a cool, tax-free $4,080. And that's guaranteed. Mark Cuban had this to say about investing.
How long is that going to last, in your view? No idea. And that's the whole thing, right? People aren't buying intrinsic value in companies anymore. The whole Warren Buffett approach works great for Warren because he can put $3 billion into an investment and take a whole different approach than John or Sally Doe investor who can't do that.
Yeah, but so what? So you say buy and hold is a crock of something.
Right.
I can't remember exactly.
Yeah, Shinola. Yeah.
And you said that portfolio balancing is a waste of time. So what are John and Sally Doe supposed to do?
Depends how much money you have, right? So the best way to get a return, let's just say you have $50,000 in cash. It could be 10, it could be 100, but let's use 50. First thing I would do is pay off all your credit cards because that's costing you 18%. That's what John and Sally should do first. Most don't, right? There's more credit card and student loan debt relative to personal income than there's ever been in the history of the United States. Second thing you do is you use the transactional value of cash. A lot of people say, you're losing money to inflation when you just have cash in the bank. I completely disagree. I know I'm going to be buying a bunch of toothpaste for my family. I know toilet paper. I know all the consumables that I have. I can take my cash and go get a better value. I can take my cash and go buy service.
Store up?
Yeah. Yeah, why not? I mean, how much space does toothpaste take, but you're going to spend. But that's the whole thing. The time it takes just to figure out your budget, which nobody does. The time it takes just to analyze your spending habits, you can get a better return and you'll end up with more cash than trying to fight the John Paulsons of the world and these guys who have hundreds of analysts who are working for them. Why would you try to do better than them?
You can't win.
You can't. And now it's 100 times worse because of all the program trading.
That's it in a nutshell, folks. You can invest in the stock market where you're going to lose your money, or you can invest in your home where it will pay you back and it is guaranteed. The water heater thing is just the start. There are hundreds of ways you can make your home